Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to set up your main action plan or your map using Microsoft OneNote. Today we're going to start by jumping into OneNote. I'll invite you to use the down arrow beside your personal notebook to create a new notebook. The bottom left, you'll notice Add a Notebook. You can go ahead and click on here, and I invite you to create a new notebook entitled Main Action Plan or Map. Once created, you'll be able to toggle between your personal notebook and your Main Action Plan or Map notebook using the arrow. Now what we're going to want to do is start creating our categories or our core priorities. To create your core priority, add a section at the bottom left-hand side of this first column. You're going to want to set up your 3 core priorities based on your individual role. You'll also consider a supporting tasks or administrative category. These would be for the tasks that are going to fall outside of these main core priorities in your role. Finally, you may consider creating a personal category. You can go ahead and resort these sections or core priorities on how you like them here on the left-hand side. Once you have your core priorities set, it's time to start adding your tasks. You add your tasks as a page in each category of your core priority. For example, under core priority 1, you'll see 3 tasks that have been assigned to this category of work. To create the task, you add a page in the bottom section here. Click on the plus, and what you type in this top piece on the right-hand side where my cursor is blinking, this is now going to be your clear action defined subject. For ranking purposes, we want to start by adding our deadline first. This helps us discern which order to start actioning our tasks. I'm going to go ahead and add a task in now. I've created a new page. I'm going to go up to this blinking cursor. I'm going to start by adding my deadline. Then I'm going to use a clearly defined actionable subject in order to give me what I need in order to action the task. The space below is great reference for you to add any notes, any context. You can also create tables in this section, should you wish to capture multi-steps within one single task. As you add tasks into this list using the plus page button at the bottom, you'll notice that they just sort of add in as you add them. I'll invite you to start sorting this task list based on your due date. This is really the way we're going to start actioning the tasks within each core priority. To do this, click on the sort pages, and I invite you to click on the alphabetical. You'll notice that the create client presentation task that I just added resorted itself based on the due date. This takes a lot of the manual function of using something like a simple Word document and allows us to sort based on the due date that we identified. As a recap, to create your main action plan in OneNote, you add a notebook, create sections that align with your core priorities, and add pages for every task that rolls up to that core priority. Sort based on our due date, which is our first piece of the task. We are also adding a clear action-oriented subject. Please reach out with any questions. We hope that this presentation was helpful.